Good morning. Welcome to my DOS game stream. We are streaming today off of real hardware, as I usually do actually. Um, I've got my 486 66 megahertz, which was a lot back in the early 90s. I sure didn't have that back when this was current. And we're going to play games from the 80s and 90s on this thing, early 90s. So, you know, it's going to be like Doom era. I've got a lot of stuff on here. And, you know, if you're in the chat, be sure to say hi. Let's see. Well, what can we start with? I actually do not have a mouse hooked up to this, so we'll probably not be doing a whole lot of FPS gaming unless I just control it with a keyboard, which is actually kind of what I, way back, I played FPS games with the keyboard probably up until the late 90s or 00s. I really had to warm up to using the mouse. Well, let's start with choices. Got Sky Roads, we got Jill of the Jungle, Jazz Jackrabbit, Stardust, which I have not even tried yet. Abuse needs a mouse. Let's see. Well, let's play some... Let's play some Highway Hunter. Let's see if this works. I think we want to do this. Let's see. So this game needs a slowdown thing. Hey Vince, how's it going? Oh. That's right, 70% speed. Yeah, that's kind of what I did too. Actually, those are wrong settings. We're gonna do, well, do no sound for this one because the sound actually locks it up. And I don't know why. This game actually doesn't run on a whole lot of systems. Just want to show it to you real quick. You can kind of see it's like, I think we want slow for this machine. It's so janky. I bet this runs on my other machine though. This is a real casual stream, so, you know. Some of these I haven't tried on this machine yet. We're just kind of messing around with old computers today. So this is a take on, I believe this is supposed to be like Super Spy Hunter, which is, oh no, don't hit me. That was a shmup with Spy Hunter kind of trappings. Cool, I got an option. Oh, so you only have one thing at a time. So now you got the forward shield. I wish it had PC speaker sounds. I actually prefer this. Do I have a side weapon? I don't know if I have a side weapon on here. I don't think Alt and Control are doing anything. I'm playing with the keyboard right now. It's funny, like on DOS, I had a Gravis for a while, but honestly, playing it with keyboard is about as good as you're gonna get for a D-pad on an old PC. I can rock like Dodon Pachi with a keyboard. I got pretty good at it. Sure, we'll get this. Yeah, I gotta get this working with sound someday, because it is pretty cool. Pretty cool game here. Now, one thing about the PC, you could scroll one plane in VGA if you know how to use it at a low level. But you cannot do parallax. So this is done, I believe, just judging from it being very not smooth. by just rewriting the whole screen over and over. Is this blocking these shots? I think it is. Oh no, my shield's getting low. It's not blocking these. Whoops. There we go. You don't fire any faster if you get close. Ooh, game over. Oh, let's play something that has audio. That'll be more fun. Oh, credits. There you go. There's the people who made this. And I think this was an Epic Mega Games. Let's see. I think we'll see in a second. Yeah. Oh no, it's published by Safari, who brought us Tyrion. Interesting. Let's try One Must Fall. Now, I haven't set this up yet. Let's see. Let's set it up real quick. So what you see here in this screen here is that kind of like the N64, Jaguar, or Game Boy Advance, mixing audio on a PC it drains the CPU. And people were like, well, you think they're brute force fast enough that you can mix on them. The Sound Blaster itself only provides left and right stereo. So we'll go for very high quality here. But yeah, there is overhead associated with mixing audio. That's why, like, when you install Doom, it's like, how many channels of audio do you want? Okay. OMF. Crossing fingers that works. Oh, regular game, please. What does setup give us? Oh. Alright. And you can play modem, that's pretty cool. Here we go. Got music by Kenny Chow, who's amazing. One of my tracking idols. W-E, A and D for left and right. Okay. Tab and control. Oh wow, so you're okay, I see what you're doing, Mario. So this is developed by the East Coast demo group, Renaissance, one of the few American demo groups. And I love those guys. Like, they were so good. I guess we'll stick with Crystal. So it's cool. You choose a pilot and a robot. I'm just gonna stick with what I assume is the Ryu of the series. Oh, cool, we got a story. I don't remember this having a story. That's pretty sweet. Let's see. Oh, this seems a little fast. Oh, wow. This might be the most slow also. I also might need to... Well, hang on. This might not work so hot. Let's see. Hey, Austin, how's it going? Yeah, we're trying some One Must Fall. I'm going to have to redefine the keys and stuff, I think. Let's see. Oh. I need to put this in my path. You missed some highway hunter with no sound. Keep out for movement. Alright, what do we got here? I worry that this doesn't actually do like up and right. You know what? Let's do what we were doing before. Alright. I have no idea what the special moves are here. Gargoyle's like the only decent looking robot here. This is a very small team, like, and there wasn't a lot of like awesome 3D rendering tech the way we have now, you know. Oh, so this punch and kick. I got thrown. I actually have no idea how this is, if this is a good game or not, because I don't know how to play it. I've known people in the fighting game community who like this thing, or at least maybe they grew up on it. I don't know. I'm not sure. Well, I knew at least one person. Good at kick you to death. Better than Rise of the Robots. Oh, I can do like a double tap. There you go. That's a special move. You crazy man! Ooh. That's the only move I know how to do. Oh, there we go. Double back and kick does something. You lose. Oh, well. Hey, it's better than Tongue of the Fat Man. That's a pretty cool feature, I gotta say. That's pretty neat. No, I don't. It's got, you know, there's some cool stuff to it. I kind of want to learn the game more and see kind of what it's about. It's super laggy. Yeah, it might be a little laggy. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's starting to be laggy actually on my display here, even on YouTube Studio. So I don't know if my settings might just be really laggy. I don't know if Sideline works. Let's see. This is a Korean game, I believe. There's a bunch of Korean shmups for this system. And a lot of them look really good. Oh, this is going to be one of these things where it's like... Okay. Hard level. Okay, I'll take easy hard level. Left, right, left control, left window key. I don't even have a Windows key on here. Alright. No, I don't want that. No, I don't want that either. Alt. There you go. Actually, I want bomb to be out. Actually, bomb to be space. Yeah, there we go. Control left alt space. Okay. Boom. DVR. Where's that turn? Where is that setting? Wow, this does not look like it's happy. This is really unhappy, I think. Unless it just kind of dumped me back to... Let's see what happens there. There we go. Oh, it's a demo. I think the full version got put up somewhere. It was. I think this was a lost game for some period of time. I'm not getting any sound. Hang on. Let's try to get some audio in here. So first of all, my blaster is wrong because this is on 7. There's also no high. It's like a fucking Sound Blaster Pro. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there's a few that are. See, YouTube stream dashboards. Oh man. Pop out dashboard maybe. I'll figure it out some other time. All right. Oh, sound setup. Here we go. Okay. All right, this will work. So MIDI device is going to be Pro. Okay. I'm curious about the music because a lot of these Korean games have really good FM tunes. Cool, thanks, yeah. There we go. Oops, that's the bomb. It says demo play because it's a demo, but I'm actually controlling it. So, it's very odd. It's going a little bit choppy. That's okay. The way to really get performance out of VGA is kind of how Jazz Jackrabbit did it, which is kind of how the Amiga does it a lot of times too, which is you use hardware scroll for most stuff, and then you kind of figure out the difference. So like, you erase the sprites, replace them with backgrounds, redraw them. So you're not updating like the whole screen, you're updating like little bits of it. And then you're leveraging the hardware to do most of the scroll. This probably isn't doing that, most people didn't do that. Wow, this guy is not super effective. Goodbye. Die already, dude. Maybe you can't kill it. So with all you can change your pods. Like another spinning, another backwards. This has potential for sure. Oh no. Yeah, I remember when they found some like full version of this, and I remember people on shmups.com being really excited about it on the forum. I gotta get another one of those pods. The pacing is good and everything. The graphics are nice. We should play some Star Gunner. That's a cool one. I actually rediscovered it the other day. I hadn't played it since the 90s, and it's actually way better than I thought it was at the time. I think this is from back in the day, Austin. It's I believe it's a Korean shoot 'em up. I gotta get more of these. I was watching a channel the other day on Hidden Gem DOS games, and there's one company. I took screenshots. I'll have to post them in the Discord or something. But they had like 10 of these Korean shmups that all looked really solid, and like I'd never heard of any of them. Yeah, Star Gunner's rad. It's like a Euro shmup, really paced right and not too spongy, and if I had my real-time scaling, what? You got some 32-bit power here. Oh, big hitbox. See, one thing on keyboard that's other. Oh wow. Oh wow. How many lives do they give me? They really want me to beat this demo so they can sell me on the on the full version. There's a bit of like hardcore kind of stuff going on here. It reminds me of that like stage 4 boss that kind of wobbles and hooks to the ceiling and. This pea shooter doesn't seem super effective. Oh, is that game over? Yeah, that's game over. LRG? Oh, I think of LGR. Yeah, if I'm gonna do Star Gunner, I could swap over to the I've got my Pentium 200 here. It doesn't run super great on the 486. Like it really starts dropping frames, and that really speaks to like until the Pentium really that the PC could really keep up with like a Super Nintendo in terms of throwing around pixel graphics. It's like surprisingly intensive to like do all that stuff. That's why like in the late 90s people were giving like 2D short shrift and being like, oh, it's not impressive to have these like shmups with like 1,000,000 bullets. I'm just like, do you know, like, I mean, that's almost as much craziness as the 3D at the time, really. In terms of like how many pixels you have to process and draw, and you have to overlap everything. You can't just like it's a lot. Let's do some Lamborghini, and hopefully this works. Yeah, stupid amount of shrapnel. Yeah, and Star Gunner. You could actually turn. I think I had to turn it down for the 46. I'll be Mr. T. Alright. This is kind of a cool thing where you bet on the race. So, now I'll put $400 down. So this is, some history here. Oh, I hope this isn't like a version that's... I'm stuck in third gear, and I'm hoping this isn't like a copy protection thing. We'll see if I can actually catch up to some other cars. But yeah, let me just tell you a little bit of history about Lamborghini American Challenge. And I think this is the best of the series, but it was a series called Crazy Cars by Titus. And Titus makes a lot of not very good games, frankly. But this is by far and away the best one, because they're really competing with Lotus at this point. It looks pretty nice for the time, and like keep in mind this is a 16-bit game. This is like runs on an Amiga originally. So very similar to Lotus. Nice hills here. You can see kind of how they're, I don't know, they're in the tree perhaps. What scaler am I using? I am using an OSSC. I think it's an old one. I got it like really cheap, or free. I can't remember. I have a StarTech that's about this good. That was also like a really, yeah. I think this is a copy protection thing. I don't think I'm going to catch up to any other cars. I don't think it's cracked, right? Either that or I'm just playing it wrong, which is always possible. Yeah, there's a VGA input on this, and it's really flexible. Like it actually handles all these weird screen modes, and oh yeah, let's see, you can tell by these curves that this road is it's like kind of vectory. It's not just the old school Outrun model. It's more like Road Rash or Test Drive. That's pretty cool, or Lotus rather, is another one like that. Yeah, I'm gonna quit this. This is definitely not. Oh wow, hitting escape just bombed you out the DOS. That's amazing. Let me show you a game I really like. Let's do some Street Rod. And this is kind of from about the type of Test Drive 2. Do VGA, which is not very VGA-ish. I don't know what you get doing VGA mode versus EGA in this game, because it's all EGA colors. I feel like they could have at least given us like a tweaked palette that's a little bit nicer, but it is what it is. Okay. So what you do is this takes place in the 60s, this is June 16th, 1963. You're home for the summer, you've got $750 in your pocket, and you're gonna buy something that fits your budget. So, let's see what we got here. Oh, these are all expensive. Daily Driver, Plymouth Fury I can't afford. What does this guy look like? Well, actually, what is this? Let's see it. You can buy a cheaper car and... yeah, let's try this guy. There we go. So now what you can do... you can, special VGA features, not really. I don't think in the VGA 16 color mode you get anything new. I think it's basically just getting EGA here. You got strip the bumper. Because you can't go out looking like a nerd. You gotta fix this car up. All right. Oh yeah, there we go, magenta. And you can pop the hood. Just tune it up a little bit. Oh, this is tuned up. Okay, cool. I don't have any, so you got no spare parts. All right, let's go hit the road. So I had this on the Amiga, and it's exactly the same, except it has better audio. That's about it. No, I think a lot of these just list VGA so people aren't confused. This guy looks serious. So you can, like, pop the hood. I don't know what I'm looking at. Sure. Let's do a drag race. Wager $10. Oh, special hardware the VGA featured outside of higher color count. Yeah, there is. Oh god, I'm not playing this right. Good thing I only wagered $10. So VGA could, if you went into what's called Mode X or Unchained, you could scroll, which is kind of a big deal. Like, you could scroll in hardware. You can scroll the viewport. It's not like, you know, it's not as good as like a Genesis or something. There's no parallax. I think that's about it for hardware features. You lose, sucker. Alright. Well, if I had known how to operate my car, I might have... Oh, this looks crappy. Let's see. Alright, let's do this. I'll put $50 down. Forget it, geek. $10? Alright. There we go. Pop it in the drive. I really need to get a manual transmission on this. Yeah, if you get to, like... there's a few things. Like, there's a VGA 16 color mode with user-definable colors. One thing that's nice is you could actually use the... EGA had a 64 color mode that no one used because it used, like, a special monitor that was super expensive and professional. So, like, it's basically like a Master System looking mode. And, like, you could actually use that in VGA. So you can finally put that mode to use. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, you get the true 16 color high res mode for VGA. You've got I don't know. But yeah, there's nothing where like you could like, you know, never had like a blitter or like anything like that. I'm gonna lose all my money here. You can kind of bump them too. Oh, come on. Yeah. Yeah, you can effectively block people in this game. This is almost like more of an RPG than it is a racing game. Oh, he's done. I mean, I could keep racing this guy and save up enough money to get like a carburetor. 50 smackers, not bad. Alright. Yeah. Let's see. Oh. I think this part's running a bit fast. That looks too nice. It's the same guy, isn't it? Yeah. Let's do one more drag race and fine. I'm gonna go back to the garage and see if I can buy anything for this. Where's the newspaper? There we go. Oh no, I don't want that. Oh, your parts wore out too. I never got super far in this game. Where is the newspaper? The roof, up the hood. Oh, it's in this corner here. Oh, there's also. Right. Auto parts. Cops Val speeding crackdown. Youth killed drag racing. Yeah. All right. So we have $235. Oh, what kind of car do I actually have? Let me check. Because you have to buy compatible parts. Lincoln Capri. Okay. Yeah, Tokyo Extreme Racer 1960s edition. And there's a sequel to this too called Street Rod 2, of course. It's like, I think it's late 60s. Is it 70s? Lincoln Capri. Lincoln Capri. Is that a GM? Lincoln? I don't know. I don't remember my cars. I actually used to play this a little bit with my dad, who, you know, lived this era, which is, I think, why he got this. He saw it and he's like, yeah. Actually, it was so funny. I asked for Hot Rod, the Sega game, which had an okay-ish port to the Amiga, and he brought home Street Rod, and this is probably a better game, honestly. Where's my phone? I'm gonna look up Lincoln Capri and see what brand it is. I think it's a GM. Lincoln. Oh, it's Ford right now. Okay, so let's see. It probably was Ford back then too. V8 engine. See, if I get $340, I can get this V8, and that'll make a huge difference. Okay, I can crash it faster. Racing carb. There we go. This is a cheap upgrade. Yeah, no one's gonna like race me with my shitty automatic transmission. I bet automatic transmissions back then were really good too. Okay, well let's just. I don't think I have enough money for anything else. Let's see. New tires. All right, let's go back here and. Oh. Oh my god. There you go. There you go. Boom, boom, boom. My dad, I think, was like, hey, I'll teach him about cars. I'm like, well, I still don't know jack shit about cars. If you don't scoot it all the way, I wonder what happens. I bet it falls out during the race. All right, let's go hit the track. The car's not run. Uh-oh. Is it? I don't know where my manual went to. I should look it up online. A bolt. Oh, I think I need a... No, that's the output. No, and that's... Alright. Wires. Alright. How's it not running? Oh wait, did I not? Oh! Oh, what? It says Fissile models, you fucker! Really? Okay, wait, let's just go back to the... Man. It's sad. I at least want to see what the upgraded car will do. Alright, let's see if I can... Manifold. Is it a... I'm sure. Ford. I think it's a 2-barrel, isn't it? I don't know. I don't even know what the manifold does. Can I sell? Or am I just like stuck with this part that won't fit? Oh, see, it's a it was definitely a 2-barrel carb. Alright. You know what? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna figure this game out. Yeah, the PC speaker. You want to see going hard on PC speaker? Hang on, hang on. We're gonna play the best shmup ever. Yeah. This actually has good one that cuts out the drums when you shoot. It's also missing a parallax layer because it's for pretty old PCs that weren't going to be able to do that at a reasonable rate, at least. The trouble with this game, oh crap! Oh no, I did get it. In my mind, is that the enemy patterns are very Galaga-ish, but your shot's very pew-pew. It's not really accurate enough to hit them, and the frame rate is really not helping here. I do love the graphics and the attitude of this game, and it's got a cool shop. I can see why people kind of fell in love with it, and I remember at the time I first saw this on the Amiga, and you know it was like blasting this like hip house at a time when you just did not hear that in games at all, and you know it had all these like DJ samples and stuff, and like I said, the triple plus parallax, it looked really deep. All the colors, I thought it was really cool, and I really wanted it. I didn't get it back then, which is probably a good thing. It did not, you know, as the technology ages, there's really not a ton to bring you back to this game. I don't think it's one of the Bitmapper's finest hours here. And in fact, I'd say Xenon 1 is a better game than this. And that's a kind of a neat one. I don't think it left the ST and Amiga. I don't think there's a PC version, but you can like transform. So if you fire really fast by hitting the button really fast, see, that's another thing about this I don't like. It's like the only way to get these guys. I don't know if people really enjoyed mashing buttons back then. It's got some cool stuff. It's just, I'd really hope to see more of these kind of top-down shmups that have walls and, oh, I like the way he lets you go backwards. Though it's kind of bogus that, see, look at that shit. Look at that. I just ran into that centipede. Could not see it. Some good ideas in here. Just the execution is just not quite what it should be. Yeah. All right. Anyway. Oh, I didn't want to continue. Oh, screw you. All right. Can I exit the DOS, or do you have to reboot? All right. You know what? It's let's play something. Let's take it to the 90s. Yeah, Ultimate Force closed for sure. But then in Windows, like, you know what I used to always do back then is because everything's Control and Alt, you accidentally hit the Windows key and just totally like sabotage the game. What is Nebula? Why do I keep doing that? There's like never anything in there. Nebula Fighter. I don't know. Let's see what else we got. I have a feeling that's just gonna be kind of like meh. Project X I haven't tried on the PC. I got a few games I saw on the site that I didn't even know had PC versions like that. Overkill's kind of cool, but I'm having a problem with the keyboard for that one. I can hook up the Gravis, I guess. Play a bit of Jazz Jackrabbit. That's always a crowd pleaser. Let's do No, not. Oh, you wanted to try All right, let's go try. As requested. Let's go try Nebulous. Keep it in Ninja Work. I don't know. I haven't tried that one yet. Yeah, let's try. Is it called Nebula? Nebula. All right. There it goes. Yeah, I know, right? Popular games. Did you ever play Radix Beyond the Void? It's like Descent, but done with like a Doom-style engine. I can put it on here. I'm kind of curious how it runs, but I think that's when I'd want to play with a mouse. Or actually, I have a flight stick. That would be perfect for this. Okay, we'll see. No, is this going to be suffering on this 486? Let's see. Let's see how fast their engine goes. Oh, this is not happy with my VGA card. This does run fast though. They're using hardware features. You can just tell. Look at this. You can tell because the timing is all jacked up because it's all, this stuff's super sensitive to. This looks fucking cool, actually. Energy. So sorry about the vibrating. It's possible there's, like, this is one of those things too, where it's like, for all you know, it's because I was, it doesn't like this video card. Yeah, this is okay. We're getting slowdown instead of frame dropping. That means they're actually syncing to the frame rate. So if you get this game to run right, it'll be butter. It'll run like a console game, which not very many things on PC does. Which actually kind of drives me bonkers because the capability is there. I would much prefer slowdown, as long as it can keep kind of reasonable. I might have to troubleshoot this and see if I can get it running like perfect. It could just be too that the speed of the machine is causing it to jitter. Yeah, definitely. Especially in a shmup genre. I get it for like a racing game or an FPS game. That makes some kind of sense. The thing that also drives me bonkers is the way that people do timing, and you can see this in later games, is that what they do is that if it's slow, it adjusts the next frame by how slow how long it took. Which means that if it's always changing, it's just like drawing random ass time slices. Yeah, let me see if we can edit the settings a little bit, get this running a little bit better. 97. It's pretty late. Interesting. Well, I don't want to quit. Okay, good. It's not quitting. Let's see what we got for options here. Oh, okay. Low is going to be 46. I bet it's going to be half frame rate. Knowing, like, when I didn't work on my music disc, I did a full screen graphics effect for, and I wanted to run on a 4666. And God, I had to, like, rewrite it to get it to that high frame rate because it is actually really hard to do full frame rate when you're copying the whole frame buffer over every frame. Let's just kind of get it, here, let's see what we can do here. What does this look like? Oh, it's still jittering. Okay, it just doesn't like this video card. That's okay. That's fine. They're all these weird little games made by these small studios that just could never get the word out about their game. Like, unless you got a publisher like GT Interactive or something, or Apogee or Epic, a lot of people weren't going to play your shit. A few people might download it on over, you know, from a BBS if they're curious, but. Oh wow, now I'm like really underpowered. I've been missing all my power-ups. Oh, you gotta get these little guys just like Metal Black. I kind of wonder if these guys did play Metal Black. Here's my bomb, okay. You still get all the power-ups from your bombing, which is really nice. So... So you can be good with the keyboard. Little figure eights there. Oh, that was a technical error. I thought they were going to curve around me like that, and I was going to just stay there, but they started shooting, so... Oh, now I'm pretty underpowered again. Oh, no. I have a feeling this is going to take a long time with my picture. Yeah, I think the same thing for Metal Black, yeah. I mean, some of these guys were really actual shmup fans. Yeah, there's definitely going to be one for the Pentium. Oh, my shields are almost dead. Oh, okay. Oh, you don't get a bomb refill. Fucking die. Okay, well. Yeah, DOS was basically dead. That's for sure. 97 was kind of the last year, I think, of significant DOS releases. There might have been a couple in like 98 or something. But that was pretty much it. And that kind of made me sad because I feel like the direct hardware access in DOS was a lot of potential there, and Windows was fairly clunky. I mean, if you play like, I don't know, the first 20 years of Windows gaming was pretty juddery. Oh, I don't have Speed Haste on here. I was going to show you Speed Haste, which is like an arcade racing game that doesn't really get a lot of exposure. I think it was released in Spain only. That's on my Pentium. I think it kind of needs a Pentium. Let's see. Slide line was cool. I'm curious about Project X. I wonder if how that runs. I wonder if this is like one of those cover disc ports like Turrican 2 was. The DOS Turrican 2 is pretty interesting. Do we not get music? Oh! Yeah, that is Keyman Ninja. Oh, this looks... Yeah, this is like a not so great port of... Okay. Let's try Caveman Ninja and see what we can do here. Oh, this is... It changes the font. Cute. Okay. Directors was pretty big. I still feel they could have created a standardized interface that worked with lower level games, and I remember DirectX was a pretty big performance hit in general. You made up with it. You made up for it with 3D accelerators, but like, I don't know, like it could never refresh the screen very well. Like everything was super juddery. Yeah, probably actually, 8500 Mini. Yeah, definitely more remembered as an Amiga game. I didn't even know there was a DOS port. Okay, so I guess I'll use keyboard. All right. Yeah, this seems to work okay. Oh, I just turned my monitor off. That's what happened. Shit. I reached over to the speaker and my monitor clicked off. Oh, turn back on, you jerk. Okay, there it goes. There we go. Is that good or bad? I don't know. This is an alright port. It does run like... It doesn't seem to run super smooth. Of course, like, this monitor doesn't like certain screen modes. And I see it's running at 70 Hertz, which is default VGA. And this monitor cannot go past 60, so it starts kind of messing up. Oh no, I melted. Oh, that's bad. Oh, you have to just like keep really whack it. Now he's vomiting caveman at me. I mean, it's cool. It's got really big, like, sprites and stuff, and I don't know. Doesn't seem pretty bad. I'm gonna have to try this. I need to hook up my CRT at some point. I just don't have space. It's sitting here under my desk. Yeah, it could be capped at 35 frames a second because it is really hard to. Wait, what just happened? Oh, this might be a demo. Well, there you go. Hold the attack. Oh. Oops. Okay, now I know. What else we got here? Release. Which one is this? Rally Sport. Oh, I think I know what it is. I don't know if it's gonna run on this thing. Let's just try it. Oh, wow, that's pretty fast. Damn. All right. Heard my sound blaster click. There we go. I'm supposed to move somehow. Z, A. I don't know how to steer. How do you steer? Oh, wait. Hang on. I don't think the sound is working either. But that's okay. Is it drive setup that I want? Let's see. Oh, let's try it again. Yeah, this could be cool. I had it a long time ago. I never really tried it a whole lot. Okay, something in this row. Okay, wait. Okay, it is the comma and period keys. That is unusual. I think one of the things that makes this engine fast, well, first the draw distance is pretty skimpy, but it also doesn't rotate the camera, and ooh, rotations are a thing. It definitely takes some juice to do rotations and other transformations. A lot of video stuff too. You notice didn't rotate the camera because then you got to take a zillion vertices and also rotate them, and that takes CPU. I could get into this. This is cool. It's pretty basic, but you know. I'm impressed with how well it runs, though. This is a nice engine. I think someone spent time on it. Oh, I mean, also considering it's a pretty small, it's probably like one or two people working this thing. I'm getting lapped here. This would be a good use case for voxels, that's for sure. Then the physics are pretty interesting too. That's not trivial to do that stuff. It took me quite some time to figure that out. Well, I suck at it, so there you go. But that's pretty nice. Also, like it's got a Comic Sans or something as the font. What else we got here? Oh, I want to do vet. And I have the manual right here. I picked this up at Babbage's a long time ago for about $10. Now here's the EGA high res mode, which I actually really like how this looks. Let's just do, let's see. Sure. This, I think this one doesn't. If I remember right. To Vista Point. So we're doing, that's the Sunset District to the bridge. This is near my old office. Let's do this. $46. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The Testarossa wheelbase. 100.4. This is before the internet where you could just look that shit up. And now I don't know how to shift. Oh no. Here we go. Oh, I still have to shift into... Okay, let me open the manual again. Pause it. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. F4 switches to helicopter view. 5 is dashboard. A is an automatic transmission. First gear is 1 key. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. I think it is. I think it might be too fast. Why am I getting pulled over? Fine. This looks okay. turning is way too fast, I think. I mean, unless the physics model is that borked. Yeah, here, let's, here. Let's quit. It's got most slow in here. Did this just lock up on me? You know, if I'm gonna do a Mo Slow racing game, I'm gonna do Test Drive 3. Yeah, a little bit snappy, a little bit fast. I think I last ran this when I had a 386, which was one of the early 32-bit systems. Why is this not... Oh, it's numpad with the numlock off. Okay. This one's cracked. Oh, is this still running too fast? I think I had it set to 20% before. Here you go. It enters your gear. Ah! That's too fast. Let's try 20. That looks... I think this is gonna be fine. Okay. Oh, the keyboard works better too. There we go. I don't know if it... Oh, shit. I don't know if this music is Chris Hatley-led. Oh, watch for the police car doing the U-turn. Yeah, I think this is about the speed it's supposed to run. The scale is so off in this game though anyway. Like, it just doesn't... It feels like your car barely fits on the road. Like the seats are just too small. You're like driving this gigantic vehicle or something. It just is all wrong. It's an interesting early attempt at doing... Like, can I go off here? I bet I can... I think it's kind of open worldy. It's ambitious for sure. Oh yeah, I don't want to go that way, do I? I don't know. Yeah, it's a need for, yeah, I don't know. Need for something. I got my headlights on. You can turn your wipers on too, which we'll have to do when it rains. Oh, this is terrible. I hate the control on this. You know what they did is it doesn't auto center very fast because it's simulating analog control, which probably means it would be better with a joystick. Though sometimes you're like, oh, I'm gonna hit a chicken. So some of you are like, it'll be better with a joystick, and then you try it, and like the joystick's like digital only, anyway. Like, why? I don't think it's really this hard to keep a Corvette on the road at like. Okay, whatever. Screw this game. Yeah, it tries. It's A for effort. It's not just Test Drive 2. I think is really a good game and holds up surprisingly well, despite what people's opinions of it. But 3, I don't know. I can't remember what Baryon is. This monitor takes forever to switch modes. If it looks like I'm just sitting here at the prompt, I'm waiting for my monitor to switch back. Baryon. Oh. Go? Alright, there you go. I feel like I just missed something. Ooh, vector balls. Oops. This is pretty cool. So some of the patterns are a little suspect, like the gems flying a funky pattern. Just kind of wiggle back and forth. This reminds me of Sidewinder for some reason on the Amiga. Had this kind of, well, of course it's all kind of Raiden-y, but also. Oh no. It's one-hit kills, which I like. Oh no, I'm doing nothing but dying. Oh no. It's pretty fast. Okay, I might have to spend some time with this at some point. Let's try that one more time. And try not to die as much. Maybe I should set the speed down. Ah, whatever. Yeah, when the game starts, I can't see shit because of the screen mode switch. Oh shit, it's got curved lasers? Alright, now we're talking. I wonder where this game is from. Yeah, it seems like a hair too fast. I'm not totally sure because I could see someone balancing a game this way, but I think the speed settings are like I think it's just like they set a timer and like if your PC can keep up good, if it can't, whatever. I don't know. Back when I did my music disc, I had 2 modes. One was synced at 70 hertz with the display, and the other one was just like a timer going at the same speed but allowing for tearing, basically. Oh man. Yeah. It'd probably be really cool at a slower speed. But bananas of death. This is 70 hertz on the OSSC too, which whenever I see 70 hertz, I'm thinking it's probably 320 by 200, like the default mode, which is like the easiest thing to program. And I'm not complaining, like that's what I use, is because it's like, you know, it's simple, it's straightforward, it's not a headache. It does not give you the best performance, unfortunately. You don't get the hardware scroll, you don't get hardware anything. It provides a really easy interface to access the video chip. All right. Boo! That's what I'm gonna have to try more, though. That's pretty cool. $1-800. So this has to be an American game, I think. This is just an American distributor. The Game Factory, New Haven, Connecticut. Huh. There are all those little publishers too. Like you'd find these games in like the it'd be like a shareware rack at a store. Do we have like an incredible, so 95, incredible shipment for PC. Fastest scrolling speed, smoother mobility. See, look, it only needs a 386. That's pretty sweet for, yeah, everyone's trying to be the next Apogee, absolutely. This is some pretty tight code if you can do all that on a 386. The jewel in the middle, sleep colors, what is giant? Okay. Huh. Interesting. They have a website. All right. Or had. Oh. Let's see what else we can play here. Seek and Destroy is pretty awesome. I don't know how... Oh, I know what I want to play. I don't have the MT32 hooked up, but... This game is fucking rad. Oh, it's supposed to be making noise. I think? Maybe not. I feel like I'm not getting sound effects, which is not a big deal because they're kind of shrill. Those guys give you tips if you contact the pilot of those crashed ships or satellites and stuff. Oh, cool. Here's some like health here. So my energy max goes. In Thexter, you have an energy max, and you want to really build that up. Right. And you can transform into the jet. I think, oh crap. So here's a crash jet. You can be like, everyone is dead. I am on my own now. Okay. I gotta say, kudos to like Sierra though for bringing like all the early Game Art shit over to the PC. You never saw Japanese PC games here, like, back then. That just was not a thing. Let's see what else is here. Oh, that's just the entrance. Okay. It's funny how much this looks and runs like a PC 88 game, because that's what it is. And those old Japanese games have these funky screen modes. Like Spectre 2, everything is better. Better exploration, better gameplay, less cheap bullshit, just way more playable. I put on Thexter 1 the other day, thinking, oh, maybe on a real hardware I'd do better. No, I don't know. I think it's just kind of honestly just not good. It's not even just like a good thing. It's just like kind of shitty, shittily balanced game. Like, yeah, you can cope with it. That's different from enjoying it. Yeah, all this just tiled at a time. Of course, all the old Apogee shit was too, like Duke 1. Duke 1's... I enjoy Duke 1. I should install that on this. It's funny, when I went to PC from Amiga, I still played all like the 16-color EGA games and stuff with PC speaker sound, and I enjoyed them, you know. I think over here you can get a special power-up, but I think the boss is like down there. But yeah, this is like the precursor to Alicia Dragoon. Oh shit. Fuck. Fuck. Okay, so we've got some health ups here. That's the thing, in Thexter 1, they don't give you like decent health ups. Well, this was a bus. I thought there was like more cool stuff in here. I think so. What's up here? Oh, here we go. No, yeah, now we got the option. This sounds awesome if you have an MP32. I should hook that up and do a Thexter 2 stream. As Mark from CGR says, don't land on anything in Thexter, he's got very sensitive feet. Got missiles. Oh no, did this just lock up? That sucks. So it doesn't look like my 46, 66, apparently. But you know what it could also be is, I think the sound card isn't working right. So that's cheap shots falls into a pit of enemies. Yeah, but it gives you a health up after you fall into the pit of 10 enemies. Thexter alone would just say, fuck you. I think this might have an automatically engaging shield too. Okay. But I recommend that game. I think it's really cool. And it keeps giving you more and more, like, you know, it's not one of those games where you see everything on the first level. Like, it keeps adding more and more interesting elements. And but yeah, it's not super refined. It's like, you know, it's still like a 1987 game for computer. It's, you know, the thing about Japanese computer games too is they were, you know, just like their Western counterparts, they often weren't super refined the way, you know, a Konami game is or a Capcom game is. And this is locking up too. I think there might just be also an issue with this computer still. This is the disc that I had to do a scan disc on. I might have to set up this hard drive again, because it might be just hitting bad blocks or something. I'm gonna have to do a stream with my Pentium sometime, because that's got a Voodoo 2 in it. We could play some all kinds of stuff. I got Need for Speed 3 on it, Road Rash. Okay. You know what I used to play a lot is this guy's games. This is Champ Games, and he's still making games. He's the guy who's been making these amazing Atari 2600 games. It's got the same logo still. Oh, you fucker. Well, so I think there's an issue with the sound card on this system. Like, maybe I gotta take it out and look at the jumpers. Maybe it's not actually REQ7. Maybe it is REQ5. Maybe that's why everything's locking up. Like, my sound card's making weird tapping sounds right now. Yeah, so back on I had a 46 and I couldn't do MAME. I could play Nesticle, but I couldn't play MAME because the MAME was written in like C and it wasn't all optimized. Okay, let's see. But I could play these. I could play the Champ Games, and I played the crap out of them because back then, like, I hadn't seen Galaga in like years, because after they went out of the arcade, all you had left were like whatever shitty home ports. And Galaga the NES was pretty good. The NES was actually a really decent port, but I didn't have a NES, and there's no Atari version. So I played the crap out of these and really liked them. They're kind of a godsend. A lot of stuff in the late 90s just could not run on my computer anymore. So I really got back into the classics. I took my SNES out of the closet. That's when I really got back into consoles. I ordered some shmups. Got really into shmups around that time. But there's this, there's this realization where it's like you go back to these old games, you're like, hey, these are actually really well designed games. They're not just old and obsolete. They're actually kind of timeless. Oh, my sound card's making these awful sounds. Oh. Well, if we're going to play this, what we should be playing instead is a DOS exclusive. I'll have to set this up at some point, but oh my god, those sounds. I am almost sure this is part of the hangs. Have you seen this? Please reinitialize my sound card. Wow, this is unhappy. Unhappy. Oh, you've already played it? Well, let me see if I can find... You know what? Actually, we're going to switch over. Let's switch over to the other PC. It's right here, right next to me. Because that one I have tested more. And put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into setting it up so it doesn't lock up. So... I think it is that jack, and good. The keyboard is hooked up. Oh, I need video. Let's hook this guy up. Let's see how this does. I got my Microsoft ergonomic keyboard on this. Now this one, I can't type. I've got all kinds of stuff here. What do I have? Oh yeah, I know what I wanted to show you. Here we go. This is by Friendware. I swear this doesn't suck too much. What's cool about this one is it does a multiplayer race, and I've and like I've talked to people who are like, yeah, we used to play this on the LAN, and like I'm so jealous because it seems like it'd be better against human opponents, but.
Select vehicle. Automatic transmission. Manual transmission. Automatic transmission. Start your engine.
Okay, so this machine, I don't think I told you the specs. It's a Pentium 200. With a Voodoo 2 that's not hooked up right now because it needs another VGA cable. I can go get one. There's one right here. It just looks messy. I need to get like a short VGA cable. This game actually got open source pretty recently. It's a pretty interesting game where it's polygon but also like a Mode 7 style ground, which works great because it's an F1 game. You don't need a bunch of hills. And yeah, this is a Windows 98 box, but I have it set so it boots right to DOS. Ooh. Yeah, so it's a Mode 7 style perspective plane with polygons on top of it. Pretty cool. It really lets you get away with murder going over the grass, though. So I ordered a copy of this. Oof. No. I ordered a copy of this that I found of the registered version from like Spain, and like it got lost in the mail. I was so sad. It wasn't very expensive, and I could probably get one if I really want one. This is probably one of the Grand Canyon. Which one did we do first? See, that's already a pretty easy track. Like, let's do Grand Canyon. I remember this game being like really easy against the CPU. Actually, maybe there's a here. No, see, I think the CPU player just it is what it is. All right.
Select circuit. Select vehicle. Start your engine. 3, 2,
This game? 95? Yeah. Is this a 95 game? I think I didn't see. Is that what it said? Yeah, I'm already in first place. Like, this is not like a super challenging game, but with human players, it might be pretty cool. I could like link it up to my 46 with a null modem cable. Extended time. I kind of want to play Screamer. Tarlowski says 95. Gotcha. Oh, and then I crashed into a wall. Oh no! Oh no! Well, now I have to catch up. Now I have a challenge. Good. I feel like if you're reasonably good at racing lines, that you'll just get first every time on this game. I mean, if you don't wipe out the way I did.
Extended time.
But I like the arcade style presentation. They had some pretty nice, pretty fun influences when they made this game. It looks like a little bit of Daytona on the ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. Move it.
Extended time.
Collision detection's a little bit iffy on the walls. That's okay. You gotta go out of your way to hit the walls. Okay, fuck it. Yeah, would have gone well in the Saturn for sure. Saturn would just do the ground completely in hardware, and then you'd only have to do a couple, you know, a few polygons for the cars and walls, and that's it. And it would haul ass. Let me here 1 second. Probably gonna stream for another half hour and then get my day on. Because I really want to play this again. Oh, do I not have fucking Screamer on here? No. Yeah. Alright. Hopefully it's set up right. Okay. Okay, first of all, I don't want joystick. Fucker. Oh, this is when I had that. Okay, I see what happened. 5. Oh, I see. You know it's a Euro game whenever there's a nice graphic mode setup screen. Let's see if it crashes. Huh. Well, okay. What else we got? This worked once upon a time, and I'll have to play with it. It might run in Windows. Sometimes fussy games will run under Windows. There's something else. Oh yeah. Time to get the flight stick out for this shit. Same people who did Roadkill on the Amiga, which I also adore. So, you know what's funny is I beat this game, and I posted the screenshots of the ending on Twitter back. This is way back, and you know it was like an amateurish written ending and stuff. And someone replied to me like, "Oh, I see we're teaching children how to do war crimes." It's like Jesus fucking Christ. I couldn't tell if they were joking or not because people were just like that. Can I calibrate my joystick? Yes. Okay. I think it's fine. You can play as either a chopper or tank on most missions. Some of them force you. Oh, this feels so good with a flight stick. Holy shit. The big analog sticks that were pretty common on PC are great for this or Descent or... Okay, so we got the radar in the bottom right. And basically, the goal is to blow the shit out of everything. Ah, I want my... what? If I remember, how do I land? There we go. Then you go back to base. I think that's the first mission. Yeah, it's like Red Zone. This is before, might be before Red Zone. I know Seek and Destroy on Amiga. Oops, am I going the right way? Yeah. I know Seek and Destroy on Amiga was like a minor success, so I can't, I'm not sure which of them. Is that it? Huh, what am I supposed to be doing? Oh, I think I need to rescue like one more person or something. Now, if you want a 32-bit Red Zone, I gotta play more Red Zone though. It does seem really cool. I like the indoor areas and. What is this white thing on the? Is this like? I think it'll say mission complete when you're done. Well, I got. Oh, I think there's another cluster of buildings up here. Whoops. Yeah. There we go. Now we're done. I wish they had done a Roadkill for the PC as well. That's a sweet game. It just does not get enough hype. I recently got another CF card reader for my 486 because the hard drive's on the CF card. And so now I can actually transfer stuff to my Amiga again because that has a little CF reader. Some of our lads the tank, you can pivot the turret independently. One thing that's interesting, if I rotate slow, you can tell that they pre-rotated the sprite. So it works the same way as the 16-bit one. Saves a bit on processor. I need to remap my controls. Landing is like the same as switching weapons. Eventually you start getting air enemies as well. Oops. And it's really fun when you start getting the air enemies, because you get into these dogfights where you're chasing them around like Time Fight style. It's such a better game than Zone 66. Oh no. This is my last life. I used to be good at this. It's a little like Battlezone style technique, like you're seeing when you back up at an angle after they fire. Yeah, the analog control makes a huge difference with this game. Quite recommended. If you play with the keyboard, it's not quite as fun. Where am I going? I'm not. Oh, down the center. The objective is this way. This computer's got an Author-32 in it. Oh, come on, that's not returning to base? There we go. Gotta land in the circle. It's got an Author-32 in it, and so it sounds awesome with Doom and stuff. I used to have the RAM maxed out on it, and then I broke the RAM slot because I couldn't stop tinkering with it, and the RAM slot was like this brittle plastic. You start getting other terrain too, like snow with like particle effects and stuff. Fucker. Ooh, is that armor? Alright, what's my objective? I didn't actually read the mission briefing. Whoops. Let's go to the left one this time. Oh, those are fucking guided missiles. You just have to wipe them out quick before they can really get off a shot. Oh, you can back up. Okay. It's been a long time since I played this. think you might have to wipe out all the yeah, there we go. Alright. Let's get out of here. I don't know if there's a hard mode. That'd be kind of cool, because I've already beaten it on normal. Let's play something else in the last, like, 20 minutes. I don't have a ton of time here. But yeah, that's a rad game. I like it. Actually, yeah, let me see the options real quick. Difficulty! Oh, it's already at high. Alright. Let's see. It's got Cyber Dogs. It's a freeware game. Let's see. You've got Carmageddon. Whiplash. It's kind of a neat one. This is another Game Arts game. It actually does, this is actually in VGA mode. I think it might use more colors than Thexter. No, I don't think it does. I think what it does is it takes the dither and kind of averages it out. Oh. Let's go adventuring. There's the bank. Here we go. And there are like different towns you go to. And this, I watched someone play through it, and like this move here, that the down is overpowered. So people only like go through the whole game and only do that. I'll probably die in not too long. Knowing Game Arts. Oh, you stupid toad. This is another one that, if you have an MP32, the music is just awesome. Oh, I'm almost dead already. Alright. Crap. Alright, that's enough of that. How do I quit? I can control and delete. That quits. Let's see here. Superplex. One more game and I don't think I'm going to call it a day. Sure, why not? Oh crap. No, no, no. Okay. I've got to turn this up. This is quiet. Okay. Wait, what's forward? I'm looking at a keyboard and a joystick on my lap. I don't think this supports more than 2 button joysticks. Which is kind of... I'm using a flight stick, but... A and Z are up and down. Alright. For some reason, if I use the hat switch... Hang on, let's see if I can configure this or figure out the controls. Do-do-do-do-do. Okay. Really? Button 2's fly forward? If I just do keyboard. That seems like, I don't know what the difference is here. Alright. Actually, what does that say? Does it say keyboard and mouse controls? Alright, whatever. Let's try it again. Okay, that's A and Z. How you fucking go? Jesus Christ. What? Oh, that's weird. It's like... Okay, this is for like people who want their... This is awful. I think there's potential. I just need to figure out the controls here. It does run very nicely. I think it's a simpler engine than like Doom or something. Oh, what am I saying? This is a Pentium. I thought it was on my 46 for a second. Of course it's running fast. Okay, I'm not gonna do this some other time. What time is it? One more game, and then we'll wrap up this game. One of those games where I'll figure it out at some point. Got Realms of Chaos on here. I'm awful at this game. Fine. So you have two characters you can transform into. Oh, I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. It's pretty loud. Again. There we go. Okay. It controls pretty well. Like it's reasonably tight. See, she uses those gems. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Oops. She jumps a little higher too. Oh gosh, one of those. You jump and the platform moves the other way. Make me drop my gems. No, you jerk. Oh wow, that was close. This is pretty cool. I could play this. I could get into it. I think eventually there's like indoor levels and stuff. I think it changes it up. Hopefully it's not just like the next episode and. Reminds me a little bit of Risky Woods somehow. There better be something really great here and not just a couple of gems. Oh, what's this? Yeah. Oh, I just got Ninja Gaiden. Sweet. There we go. Oh, I keep getting mugged by these fuckers. What was that? I think his attack's more powerful. Everything to go by. Props to any option that like they rotate the other way when you're facing the other way. It's always a sweet detail. I wish I could look up and down. There's some gems here. Oh, you do. That's not very well. Okay, well. God damn you! Oh, maybe we're supposed to jump on the frog. Yeah. Yeah, there's some stuff that's pretty unclear in this. It's not, you know, I mean, you can deal with it. Ah, I like the pixel blood. Ah, okay. We'll be able to save. Come back to it later. Well, thank you for joining me on this stream. I've got to actually get going and grab some lunch, and hope you all have a great day. I'll have to do this again sometime.